can't even say it. But I'm going to. Dying Light. Dying effing light. That was a man tier. That was a gamer tier. Grand Theft Auto, multiplayer, man tier. Enough of that. Let's get into it. So, checked out multiplayer for Grand Theft Auto, and I checked out the gameplay for Dying Light. And I will say this: what the heck have we been playing? I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Until I get my new page, this will be, you know, the page that I will be working on. So I'll work on my new page. So, you know, hey, if anybody see this, you know, hey, make sure you smack that like button right there at the bottom. Leave a comment. Do what you like to do. Now, right now, I ain't got none of that, all that fancy, smashy stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on that for the videos, but it's alright, though. This is going to be the first of many videos that I actually do. So, yeah. That, almost 12-minute trailer was the bomb. It makes me, now, it says that it's Mirror's Edge, Left 4 Dead, Dead Island all rolled up into one. I know I'll probably gonna get some backlash for this, but because it is co-op, I'm not gonna necessarily say that it's gonna be better, but it's gonna be a graphical boost up from Left 4 Dead. Parkour is definitely a bigger boost, and Dead Island, I don't even know what that is. What is Dead Island? Because now that I've seen this, I want to get it in my hands and play it, because it looked good. It feels like and I'm not even playing, but it feels like it plays good. Like it's just so smooth, you know. And then once it gets dark, oh my. It's like having a son, watching him grow up, and then he graduate from college, and you sit there and you watch it, and you lay down a tear because you are proud. And I am proud right now of this pre-alpha mess. It is pre-alpha. That's the weird part about it. It is pre-alpha. Okay? It is freaking pre-alpha, and it already looks good. They're not even finished with it yet. It's not even in freaking beta. Okay, it's pre-alpha. Not even alpha. And it looks phenomenal. There's a few things I saw that they gotta tweak up, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it looks good. I will definitely be pre-ordering that, you know, for the PlayStation. We'll also get into that later too. But you know, Grand Theft Auto. What can I say about Grand Theft Auto? It looked good. It looks like it's a whole separate game. You know what I'm saying? On its own, I think it is. Really, I gotta actually check that out. But it looks good. I mean, let's just say it looks good. Let's give it up, people. Let's give it up. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about a few other things now that we're on this subject of Grand Theft Auto. You know, you can leave it in the comment section if you like. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you guys a question. What do you actually think about, you know what I'm saying, them actually going back and making like a... I know they probably won't do it, but then since they have been coming back You know what I'm saying? Then it came back to San Andreas and, the whole Los Angeles thing, and, they went back to, I think New York or whatever. What do you think about another Grand Theft Auto Vice City 2? With them going back to Miami, but then this time it's just in the set of 2014, well, excuse me, or whatever year that will actually come out, like 2015, 2016, whatever like that. So, that actually sounds pretty goddamn good, but I think this Grand Theft Auto is going to last for a while, so, it's all great. But yeah, tell me what your thoughts is on that, and we're going to move on from that. Now here comes the fanboy. The fanboyish. I hate to say it. I really do. PlayStation is pimp slapping Microsoft. And I mean, I know I'm going to get hated. I'm probably going to get some dislikes for this. And it's fine. It's fine, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at least you took the time out to look at the video anyway. If you cut it off halfway at the like 6:18, 19, 20 mark, it's all good. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about it. Okay? Get an Xbox, get a PlayStation. Whatever. Me personally, I'm getting the PlayStation. I just don't feel Microsoft this year. Okay? People say that the features are great. Okay, the features are great on the Xbox. Guess what? You get all the same stuff for free. All you're doing is paying for multiplayer. I mean, frick, it ain't cotton. Okay? Do you know that Sony is getting like 1.2 billion a year just for PlayStation Plus alone a year? That helps us out. It gives them money to buy stuff to fix so we can be able to enjoy our PlayStation experience. Okay? But all we're doing is playing for multiplayer. Why do Xbox gotta pay for features? And now they done backpedal so many times. And now that they got these regions that they're not even going to, it's going to hurt them. I mean, it may sell well in the U.S. That's fine. I can't change your mind about it. You already got your mind made up on what you get. But I'll tell you this. If, first off, when you first pre-ordered, you was like, oh, I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You're going to buy a game anyway. Well, if you didn't like the game, you couldn't trade it in. What are you going to do then? You're just going to have a game and then go send it back. And then, well, excuse me, you wouldn't even be able to send it back. You would just have to keep that game. You know what I'm saying? What if they connect, you know what I'm saying, now that you don't even need to connect, by the way, you know what I'm saying, to use your Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is such a slap in the face of the people that pre-ordered it, because it's like, I know half of the people, because I'm not going to say it's slightly over half. It could be slightly over half, but who really wants to use the Kinect to watch TV, sports, and all like that when you could just go look at it on your TV, you know, your actual TV, or you could go on the internet. But let's just think about this here. Skype, you got that on your phones now. You got it on your laptop. You got it on your iPad. Why do you need it on your Xbox? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about these type of things right here. And really, most people don't even use the Kinect anyway because, well, it's not really that enjoyable. It's like, well, whatever. So, when the people pre-ordered it after E3, whatever, pay your whole, like what? $530 something. Nah, yeah, $500 something dollars. Yeah, I like $535.90 something, give or take. And come to find out this whole time you couldn't use the Kinect. I mean, you don't even have to use the Kinect for it to work. So why don't you just give us another, set price without the Kinect, so we could just buy the Xbox? But that's their strategy. Hey, whatever. But here's the other thing. Since we don't have to use the Kinect, do that necessarily mean that we can trade that in and get us 2 games for it? Maybe, give or take. I mean, since it is, $100 because of the camera, it is $4.99. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can we trade that in brand spanking new right out the box? Open it up and say, hey, we want to trade this in. Let me get some points and let me get a year subscription. You know what I'm saying? With that, these are the things that I just would like to know. And then another thing that's a problem for me is that they make you pay for so many things, which is ridiculous. Okay, let me give you an example. And I'll make this short because I know it's going a little bit over for what I thought it was going to be. And I just went like somewhere totally different than, Grand Theft Auto or Dying Light. But just hear me out. You're paying $60 for a year. Except if you're a family person, that's $60, per person, after your whole, dissolve and, you get your 11-month and 3 extra, for that. But you're going to be paying $60 a year. And if you're a family person, that's $60 a year for each person. Money's not an issue for me, but it was around the beginning of this year that I started noticing like a lot of little things. First off, the whole pass thing, X that. I'm happy they did. Excuse me. I'm happy they did. The paying, for your avatar stuff or whatever like that. I always ask, how come we could never use our gamer score? Use that as like a way to possibly get, clothes and stuff for your avatar. I mean, you are playing these games for achievements, so why couldn't we, like you remember how you used to be able to get clothes for your achievements for certain games? Okay, well, how come we couldn't do that with the points from what we unlocked to buy certain avatar clothes, but we have to spend money to buy avatar clothes? Then on top of that, we had apps, that we had to subscribe to, which is understandable, I mean, that's cool, but it just seemed like it was features on there that was bullcrap, and there's features on there now that's bullcrap too. I mean, they're making you think that you're paying for a premium thing, but then all that stuff is free on the PlayStation, and you're just playing for multiplayer. And the fact that that it's coded in the fanboy, mind so hard that Xbox Live is so much better than PlayStation Plus. Okay, the PlayStation 3 interface is clunky. I get that, slow, whatever. But as far as online, my internet connection is grade A. Whoop. And I mean, my laptop is a little old though, but who cares? But my internet is grade A. Whoop. And I had no problems playing, Uncharted, 2, 3, on there, and other stuff. So it's like I had never had a problem in playing. So I don't know where that whole thing about Xbox Live, internet freaking stuff sucks. But yeah, party chats, video thing without using the PlayStation Plus. Discounts, free-to-play games that you don't have to pay for if you don't want to. Killer Instinct, 2 characters. Pay for other characters. Either you buy the season pass and get them all, and then the ones that come out you get them for free, or you could buy them separately. Why not have the free-to-play game come out with at least 5 characters, and then you can buy as you go, or unlock as you go? Nobody ever seems to answer these questions. Let's take Warframe for the PlayStation. You can choose to buy if you want to, but if you want to unlock things the old-fashioned way, you can. Let's say this again. If you want to pay, you can. But if you want to unlock things the old-fashioned way, guess what? You can. And it's just, to me, as a gamer, I'm like 20-something years old. I've been playing since, like, N64, in NES, and up. A little bit of Atari, just a little bit when it was like going out of there. Had an Apple computer, played Tetris on it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nothing. It's like going straight from there all the way throughout the system cycles. Every system cycle had them, played them. I'm not a fanboy, what I'm saying? I just prefer not to get an Xbox. Oh God, I swear I'm gonna get sick. I just don't prefer an Xbox right now. Maybe next generation, yeah. But right now they haven't impressed me with anything, and neither have Sony. Sony hasn't really impressed me with anything as well, but I mean, there are some games that impress me, like Dying Light. What I'm saying? Of course, those are all things that's coming out in 2014, but I got mine pre-ordered. I'm in like the top whatever, so when I get the call, I get the call. Hopefully it comes out in October, the 21st, hopefully. It's just a rumor, of course, but hopefully it comes out, because that'll be 2 days after my birthday. Since I got it paid for, that's a nice birthday present to myself. Being the old man, as people call me. Even though I'm still in my 20s, like I haven't even hit 29, 28, freaking 27. You know what I'm saying? But still, anyway, it's just, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's like, tell me what you think about all this, man. It shouldn't even be a war, to be honest. It really, honestly should not be a war. I mean, I done heard people, I done seen tons of videos, tons of articles. Xbox sucks, PlayStation sucks. This is why this won't make it. This is why this won't make it. Guess what? Regardless of what you think or say, they're still going to make games for it. They're still going to make another console generation for it. Okay? It just so happens that this time it's Xbox turn. The next time it was Wii turn at first. Then it was Xbox 360. PlayStation came up in 3rd place last with their stuff. Now this time it's pretty much PlayStation, Xbox, and Wii U. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's just how it is. And maybe next generation, who knows what it's going to be? Maybe it'll be PlayStation, Wii U, and Xbox, or Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii U all together coming out strong. Who knows? Heck, maybe even Apple will come out with something. But the war, I mean, I can't stop the war. The war is going to continue to go because, the Xbox fans are really brainwashed right now, and they're really going hardcore. Now, some of them who just prefer Xbox, that's fine. But the brainwashed ones who like, who are the little, the littler kids or whatever, and they're just like, oh well, yeah, this game is awesome. Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Don't get me started on Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty is the same mess over and over again. No matter how hard you try to say it, it's the same mess. Okay, over and over again. Just like Halo, and trust me, I played a dumb load of Halo. Halo is freaking fun. Okay, but it's the same goddamn thing. Just like, Gears of War. It's the same goddamn thing. You run around, you get in the cover, you do some sort of thing that's where you freaking like that, and then you shoot, and then they die. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's nothing really that could elevate. It ain't no type of thing where you can sit up there, pull some Assassin's Creed mess, hold on to a hook, pull yourself up to the rooftop, land on them, and stab them while you're freaking jumping on them or something like that, like some Killzone mess or whatever. But hey, it's all good. And I mean, I know shooters are all the same. You run, you duck, shoot, pow, 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 bing, bing, that's it. Some of the new features are great, and that's just how it is. I mean, man. Whew. All right. Because I could go on and on and on. This thing could last for like 50 minutes, and I don't want to keep you there for an hour. I'll probably gonna waste 20 minutes of your life, listen to this whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like it is, man. Make sure you smack that like button. Make sure you sit up there and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about all this. And yeah, for my first video return of trying to do this thing right here, what I'm saying, it could be a little bit better for the next time. I'll make sure I have more information, and I'll keep it simple, and I'll try to keep it under at least 15 minutes. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm saying, I'm sorry I don't have any special effects or anything just yet, but I am working on it. And yeah, just that dying light.